everyone. How's it going? How is everyone doing today? So I'm doing fantastic. I don't know about you guys. So yeah, Metroid Prime 2, we're back. We're back in it. We're back into the good old dealio. I hope you didn't mind the sort of standby little titles card I like to use nowadays. So it's a little bit more of an elegant introduction while I get some things set up behind the scenes. It's cool. And essentially, before I get started, I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me well. So today's secret word is gonna be: here are the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the sanctuary temple. Okay, that's too long. Just type in Torvus bog if you can hear me well, or dark map for that matter. I just want to make sure that I'm coming in well, and all that jazz. So, just making sure. So for today's stream, since I can see that everybody can hear me fine, I'm going to be playing Metroid Prime 2 for as long as my gamepad's battery stays alive. Because I am playing this off the Wii U. I've been playing it off the Wii U. And the reason I didn't continue this before is that I didn't have a proper way of setting this up, because Wiimote, sensor bar, it's a nightmare. And so I'm playing off the gamepad at the moment, in terms of, because you can use the gamepad as a Wii motion, a Wii sensor bar, so it can woo. It works. Some of the shots might look weird because I wouldn't say my hand is one to one with the gamepad, but hey, it works. We can play. But before we go, we want to make a few announcements. First of all, we do have now a Redbubble store. Probably, I'm sure that everybody who's here already knows about it. We sell stickers, but most importantly, we're selling some special Halloween stickers. Woo! So Spooky Crocomire, Spooky Samus, and the Ridley outfit, and the Spooky Baby Metroid, and Jack-O-Lantern, and Spooky Crocomire is wearing the skeleton outfit because meta joke of Super Metroid. You can find those for a limited time until the 2nd of November over on our Redbubble store. You can find the links to this in the description. I have a Discord server, link to it also in the description. And soon I'll be moving these streams over to Twitch, simply because it's a little bit easier for me to manage with the whole setup I have at the moment. So you can find the link to the Twitch channel over in the description as well. I'll do the next 2 or 3 following streams here on YouTube. But just making sure if you enjoy these streams, go out and follow me on Twitch, where I'll eventually make the move over there. And obviously, most of the streams that are Metro related will be recorded and uploaded later. If anybody has any questions or just want to talk to me, please put the Orpheon, or however you do it, so it pops out red in the chat, because that way I can spot it easy, since I don't have my good friend Bernie with me today because work. We are some worky boys, and so I wanted to continue our adventure. Last off, we left. Last time we left with the defeat of the spooky Grapple Guardian. I'm forgetting names. And now, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna go get the secret missiles, if my memory serves right. After all, this is a 101% stream that I hope I don't mess up like I did for the Metroid Fusion. And I turned off the hint system if I'm mistaken, so, let's test all of my knowledge. So, again, if you want to ask a question, make sure that it pops in, that it's at the Orpheon. That way it'll appear in red in my chat. Actually, let me modify that real quickly and do something here in the stream that I just noticed in terms of my volume. That way it's easier for you guys for me to monitor them. I'm coming in fine, so give me 2 seconds. Huh. I forgot to turn that off. So somebody follow me on that's Phantom, you're not supposed to do that. That's for the Twitch Whoopsie daisy. This is YouTube. But I do appreciate whoever followed for following. Kind of embarrassing mistake there. But also, I want to take this moment to also make another small announcement, since we're listening to Torvus Bog, which is just my jam. I love Torvus so much. I'm going to start doing some stream shoutouts, starting maybe with next stream or something. Essentially, if you have a channel, you do music, you do art, whatever, writing, and you want a simple stream shoutout, then please let me know over on Discord. I will make a chat in the following days about stream shoutouts, so that way I can, bring attention to some other people and the stuff they do. I think it's only fair since you guys been very helpful with the support. I want to show some support to the people who support me. So essentially, we'll have this going on. Or at the end of each stream, I'll try to do a stream shout out. I can't promise every stream, but at least starting next stream or the stream after, we'll start doing shout outs. And so for today's, I have a little something I wanted to show. Some fan art that I've been getting. Short fan art, can you show yourself? There we go. Pretty cool dark suit Samus fan art by the one and only Inferno from our Discord server. He made a pretty cool looking dark suit and light suit Samus, and I'll show them. I'll show the light suit when we get to the light suit section. But right now we're using dark suit, so let's keep it like this. He's an amazing artist. I really love his simplistic style and sort of cartoony nature. He's very talented, and he was kind enough to send this to me. And he allowed me to put it on the stream, so that's we have it here. If you guys have any fan art or fan animations or whatever you want to do with the channel stuff, you can send it to me over on Twitter or Discord or any of those in general. Now to just answer some of the questions before we actually start. Gaming Nightcap is asking, do I like the Grapple Guardian? Yes and no, it's a hit or miss, 50-50. Cam1503 or 1503 or just Cam, I love your channel and I found it like a week ago. Long live Crocomire. Well, thanks, I really appreciate it. I really hope that you guys continue to enjoy the videos, because that's what keeps me going, to be quite honest. And the Metroid is in the chat and he's saying that he's having a birthday soon or now. And happy birthday to you, dude. I hope you have a good one. Emir Wat Tabor, sorry if I keep mispronouncing you guys' screen names, is asking, how do you get the 101%? Well, you can go back to our first part of the stream for an answer. There is an item that you can get on the first missile expansion you get when you visit the Federation wreckage. You can sort of jump over and skip the cutscene hitbox, and you collect that missile, then you reactivate the cutscene, and it will replay the missile. You won't gain like 260 missiles by the end, but it will go to 101%. So for those asking what is exactly 101%, we're basically breaking the game to this. Oh, this is an interesting question. Black Caligula? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm so sorry. It's asking, what do I think it's my worst video? Well, that's something hard for me to say. Not necessarily because all my videos are great and I am the most amazing person. It's more that the videos I consider to be my weakest are the earlier ones, but that was essentially because I was still figuring stuff out. I quite didn't know what type of image or things I wanted to do for my channel, so I definitely, would say like, oh, the Metroid, Smash Brothers videos, except for maybe the fourth one, some of the early ones. But I take pride in all of my work, regardless if it's good or not. If I want to say more recent ones, probably the 13 tips for Samus Returns. I don't know. I really don't go back and watch my videos that much unless I'm like, okay, it's time for a critique. So I can't really answer that questions with all sincerity. Also, given the fact that I don't have that many videos compared to some other people out there on YouTube, so I don't really want to start comparing at the moment. I really love this game. I know I just put out a video, about how I dislike Metroid Prime 3 or why I dislike it, and I know it's been sort of a mixed received video in terms of comments. And I expected that, because, you know, I'm saying that one game that other people like, I dislike, and not to mention that I went terrible idea calling it Metroid Prime 3 sucks in the beginning, and I decided to change that because, like some of you mentioned in the comments, it doesn't quite fit the mentality or the commentary is doing in the video. Void Mario is, what personally is your favorite beam in all of Metroid? I've never really given it much thought, but I'm gonna say the dark beam because it's just like very mysterious, or the ice beam. I guess I just like beams that freeze enemies in place. I also like sort of a light beam for his sort of scatter shot. It sort of is like the Climb's wave beam or white beam. I'm sorry if I can't read all the questions because I can't play this game and read the chat at the same time. So I do apologize if your questions goes by and I don't answer it. But it doesn't mean I don't not appreciate your questions. Quite the contrary. I'll get it. So, in regards to the new video, I pretty much cleaned up the audio at the moment. It's pretty much ready to begin editing. I don't think it's going to take that long like the previous ones, and I already have a couple of ideas on what to do next. As always, I'll still make a poll on Twitter and on the YouTube community tab, because I do want to make videos that you guys are interested in, and I sort of use that to sometimes determine the order in which I make videos. So, don't fear, I don't think this video... I knew it, because I tried to read a question. I failed it. What? Okay, so this is a good question. What is the aspect you like the most about Prime 3? There's a lot of stuff I like about Prime 3. And if anything, I might go back and do a video of why I like about Prime 3. Because I kind of plan on making the same video about the rest of the trilogy, like the things I dislike about each Metroid game. And the things I like. So for Prime 3, I really like the idea of Skytown. It's sort of like the steampunk old Chozo City. I like the idea of the hyper beam and the being able to use it. It's just that it was sort of overused, in my humble opinion. I loved some of the boss themes. Rundus's theme, Gandrada's theme. What's his face? I also really liked the art design. The art design, I have no complaints with the art design. It's fantastic. It's amazing that each planet looks different. I love that each planet has like its own door and they all open differently. It makes it feel fresh, and it really makes it feel like you're exploring different planets. And I did love the idea that you're exploring the pirate homeworld. Is that, I don't know, I was expecting something different from the pirate homeworlds. This is impossible, I always forget. But we'll figure it out eventually. Please don't tell me the answer to this. That'd be cheating, and I don't want to cheat. Cheaters never win. Oh. These, I want to make sure that the one in the first one. There we go. This one I think meets those two. No. But okay, now I want to put this one in its place. Now this one will move into the remaining. There we go. I am well, at least I thought I was a genius. I was like, there, it's done. The circle has a line, but the circle has to align this way. There we go. Now I can say that I am a genius. So, what were my thoughts on Samus Return's 100% ending? It was pretty cool. I liked the idea that every difficulty gives you different endings, and that there's that Justin Bailey cameo that made me absolutely like have nerdgasm. I loved it, and I really thought that seeing stuff like the chosen memories and your rewarder for them per percentage was a cool idea, and I love that it was the perfect way of kind of telling us what happened on SR388s and the creation of the the creation of the Metroids. I'm sorry, and sort of foreshadows to Metroid Fusion and all that jazz, and I thought it was pretty fun. Because in the Prime games, it's cool. You get like a clip or snippet or teaser or what's about to come next for the series. But like the problem with that is that then you get like Prime 3's ending, and you're like, oh, it's the Delano 7. What's happening? And it took like what, 14 years, 15 years, so we can probably get an answer to that. Jeez. I'm really excited for Metroid Prime 4. I'm pretty excited for it. Because Metroid Prime is my favorite type of Metroid games. It's my favorite type of games in general, and I don't feel that, like, compared to 2D Metroids, there's like 50,000 Metroidvanias out there. They're just like, 2D Metroid is another 2D Metroid, and it's amazing because it's a 2D Metroid. There's not one out there that's trying to be like a Metroid Prime. I thought No Man's Sky was going to be it for a little bit, but no, it's not. But now, we want to go back, trek some old ground, and jump in. Gaming Nightcap, Metroid is my favorite game series. Yep, Metroid is the best game series with Xenoblade. Oh no, there's a giant zombie here! And it's the Dark Missile Trooper that people thought I was gonna forget and not scan, and there you go. It's scanned. We're good. Well, we're not going for 100% scans, we're going for 101% scans. So we'll just take care of this. Would I like another Metroid Prime Hunters? Heck, yes. I want a Metroid Prime Hunters that does justice to the potential of Metroid Prime Hunters could have. That's a video I wanted to do. It's sort of like why this like Metroid Prime Hunters, where I felt it went wrong, because it had that potential, and it kind of just fell flat on its face, in my opinion. Who's my favorite boss from Prime 2? Probably Quadrax's. I know it's cheesy, but it's cool. If they were to do another remake of a Metroid game like done with Zero Mission and Samus Returns, which one would you like to be remade? How about none? I'd rather get a new Metroid game. If we were gonna make a remake, Metroid Fusion, because I'm biased towards being my favorite, or Metroid Prime Hunters, because I feel there's a lot of potential in that game that you can just make well. I wouldn't like to see something like Super Metroid Fusion, because I feel those games are great as they are. So with Samus Returns and Zero Mission, I am more optimistic, because it's like a remake that it's needed, because the original game feels dated. They just wanted to update it, and with like Fusion and Super Metroid, they still hold up. So does the Prime trilogy. But Hunters is something that could be done well. I think it would be amazing. If I had to create a new Metroid premise, what would it be? Evil Chozo. As simple as that. I don't know. Probably Evil Chozo, because of the Chozo memory in Samus Returns. Kind of alluded to that idea, and I thought it was great. Having like an evil clan of Chozo, or something along those lines. I really dislike the idea that Samus is being hunted down by the Federation, like a lot of people say online. Not that I dislike or think that your opinion is wrong, but I think it's a bit silly. I might do a video about that for sharing a little bit more thoughts of my thoughts on the matter. But I haven't done it because I don't really like to go on and be like, I hate your opinion, because it's quite the opposite. Even if you don't agree on a particular thing, I respect everybody's opinion. Why is the item Jingles the same from Samus Returns? Well, because Samus Returns was lazy and copied it from this game. And it's something I mentioned in my thoughts on Samus Returns video, was that I disliked how that game just reused the Metroid Prime and jingle for whenever you get an item jingle, as opposed to making its own sort of remake version of it. What do I think is the most annoying boss in Metroid Prime 2, and why is it the Grapple Guardian? Honestly, I think the most annoying boss is the Spider Guardian. Boo's Guardian is annoying if you're dumb and don't use the light beam. Simply put, if you use the light beam like I demonstrated on our second part, you can easily defeat the Boo's Guardian no problem. I feel that yes, it's difficult. Some people tend to overreact. And keep in mind, I do usually play this game is on hard and hyper mode. So I guess I know what I'm talking about. In all seriousness, it's mostly Spider Guardian because it's like you gotta wait for the dude to go and take the damage, and you can't do anything about it. And I didn't know why I say it like that. Does tagging actually do anything? Well, it makes the comment red so I can easily spot it. And stuff. Do you enjoy finding the Sky Temple keys or not? Nowadays, yeah, because I know where they are. At the beginning, when I was starting to play the game, again 50-50 because I thought it was cool because there were. I'll get that item next time I visit Lumos. I'll go get this missile. Because it was like, oh, now I go back and find this. I never really minded the Sky Temple keys or the Chozo artifacts. Definitely Prime 3, that's another thing it did better, is that you don't require every energy cell to beat the game. You only require like 6 or so. And I thought that was pretty cool. And so I don't really mind it. And I wouldn't really mind it if it comes back. I kind of like it that it makes me sort of explore the game. What console is this on? The Wii U. Why do people hate other M? Because it's their personal opinion. There's people who hate the Prime series. No. There's people who hate something. What do you do not want in Metroid Prime 4? Gimmicks. When I say gimmicks, oh, can I even write this? I do think this is. Oh, I think I need a power bomb here. Unless you. Or gate must be destroyed. Let me try. I think I do need a power bomb to break this. In terms of Prime 4, I just wanted to play like a regular Prime game. I want to have a Prime game that allows me to play it comfortably on my bed, on my couch. It's an affordable system, so I don't want crazy motion controls forced on me. I wouldn't mind it if it's something like the ones in Federation 4s and I had the option to turn them off. I just want a Metroid game that's about the exploration, that's about the isolation. I wouldn't mind the story or other characters in the game, but I want to feel alone, which is something that I also felt Prime 3 sort of was 50-50, because it was cool, because a difference from other AM, there's not like a cutscene every 5 minutes, but you have the Aurora unit calling you every 5 minutes. So, probably that. I just want something that's more along the lines of Prime 1 and Prime 2, just because it's my personal preference. Do you think we should have a 2D Metroid 5? Yeah, why not? Metroid is asking, what inspired your channel idea? And I would answer, you, because Metroid. In terms of making a channel, it's sort of there's a long story. I do plan on making it at some point. There's a reason why the channel's called Warfare and why Metroid and blah, blah, blah. But I want to keep you guys in the suspense. But simply put, I really love the Metroid franchise, and I never saw people making videos about it, like compared to Zelda or Pokemon. So I said, hey, why don't I do one? And some of my friends sort of insisted that I should make one because I was still am this ultimate Metroid geek. And everybody in college is like, oh, you should make one. And then I said, like, oh, why not? In terms of other channels that might have inspired mine or the way I like to do videos and stuff, I want to say Some Call Me Johnny was definitely a big inspiration. As you could probably tell from the Metroid Prime 3 video, that little homage I did to him. Shout out Conroy in terms of how he does his Let's Plays and likes to cover stuff. A little bit of, I want to say Egoraptor and Jontron, because at least when I was young, I looked up a lot to Egoraptor's animations because he kind of proved to me, hey, you can be silly and have a nice script, and it doesn't really matter the quality of your animation. People can still enjoy it. Not saying that his animations were terrible or anything, but you know, I was looking at stuff back in the good old days of Newgrounds. It was like amazing stuff, and then I saw like Metal Gear Awesome, and it changed. It changed my way of perceiving animation in some regard. But I'd say there's other channels that I probably can't think out of the moment, or the sort of subconsciously inspired, I want to say. If the Metroid and Xenoblade series didn't exist, what would your channel be about? That's a very good question. I'm not gonna throw in the cheesy answer and say Nier Automata, because it would have been a while until I played the first Nier. It would have been a while until Automata came out, and that's the one I prefer gameplay-wise, and art style-wise, and all this. But if I were going to go about other franchises that I would like to make videos about, probably stuff like Star Fox, F-Zero, Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man Star Force, Gundam, maybe. I'd probably be just yet another anime YouTuber. I wouldn't say the quality would change, because I would still want to be like a editor/animator, just my day job. But those are kind of things that come to mind of what other games you'd like to do. Now that I think about it, I can't get this because I don't get the grapple beam. I'm dumb. Alright. Now we have the Seeker missiles. We can go to lower Torvus and fight the Alpha Blocker. That's the other annoying enemy from this game. I find that more annoying than the Ghost Guardian, actually, the Alpha Blocker. Oh, there's a scan over there. Turn around, Albert. There we go. It's tad hard to hear you over the music. Okay, let me switch that real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of sound mixing here. DJ Albert. Beep, 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 beep. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. Thanks for letting me know, Void Mario. I do forget that Temple Grounds is somewhat of a in-your-face type of music. But at least it doesn't annoy me as much as Rio, but I can totally see if people are annoyed by this song, because to me, it's also probably the most annoying song in this track, in this game. What is your favorite character in all of Metroid, and why is it Emerald Jane? Because it's the only Metroid character that is sort of sworn, and it was removed for the trilogy version. I don't know, I really liked Emerald Jane, to be quite honest. So, my favorite Metroid character, and I'm not going to say Samus because that's cheesy. I'm going to go into like different categories. In terms of the Prime Hunters, probably Weevil, because of the idea of his backstory, space pirate, blah, blah, blah. In terms of Prime 3, probably, I know Rundus is a fan favorite, and I like Rundus because of his sort of comedic value. But I like a little bit more Gandrada because of her sassiness and that sort of I'm better than you, Samus rivalry. And it's a Grinchler? Oh yeah, it's just a Grinchler. Thank goodness. No Dark Pirates yet. In terms of creatures, I'll get back to that once I have an actual answer. In terms of bosses, I always like Fintoon. It's probably the reason why I have videos on Crocomire, and stuff like that. Oh look, I only needed the super missile to get here, you might say, but lower below Torvus to probably one of my favorite songs, even though it's just a remake. We'll need this. So. There we go. What is your favorite hunter? Just answered that question. I guess that was delayed. That's all. Okay. I'm gonna just take a quick little stop at the save station, because we don't wanna die to the alpha blog and all of a sudden have to go back. Game has been saved. Energy fully replenished. And we're good to go. We don't need to see that. Come on, door. Please work. And now we're in Lower Torvus. This was honestly an area that kind of disliked when I was a kid. But nowadays, I like it. Especially because of its music. No. I find it funny that this particular pylon, I don't know what you call it, you have to scan it for the back. So, I always found that was funny. Have I ever finished this game with only one energy tank? No. Do I plan to do that? No, because whenever I play the Prime games, I like to go for 100%. So down we go. Oh, actually, we haven't scanned the puffers. Nope. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's a Preed, not a puffer. I wouldn't be surprised it's a name I gave it on my little crazy imagination. Come on, make that jump. Okay, I was just holding my control stick forward, and for some reason that was blocking me from going before. Oh, there's a slight echo effect. Okay, let me fix that real quick here. You're not a bother. Some people are complaining about the sound. I'm not complaining. More like saying that sound mixing. I'm sorry. It's not my forte. Hopefully now it's a little bit better. What is my favorite Metroid soundtrack? Probably either the one from Prime or this game. Hopefully that fixed the whole echo mumbo jumbo from before. And I realized, oh, what is this mysterious thing? I realized it had like a feature on that it shouldn't be on my audio box. I don't like where this is going. Could that be? It's Dank Samosa. My God, guys, she's in Smash. See? She's so hyped for Smash, she couldn't contain it and dyed it. Great. A nicer shadow that we won't see happen for a little bit of a while. But when I was a kid and I watched this first time, it always kept me on my toes. Now we gotta defeat these two bogs. Excuse me, Mr. Bogger, would you please charge at me? And thank you. And you, Mr. Bog, would you please also charge at me? What is my favorite Dark Samus encounter? Scenery-wise, the first one, because it's got that air of mystery. Fight-wise, Metroid Prime 3, because it's the most creative, and I really love the remix of that song in the game of Redeem. Jeez, this water is so dense, and it gets everywhere. Actually, give me a second. Sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. And they had the wrong number, which is the worst part. Oh, but I'm back. Sorry about that. This is usually why I put my phone on silent, but it goes. Is Dark Samus my waifu? I don't know. To be quite honest. Samus, yeah. Elma, definitely. Dark Samus, never really thought about it because it's just an armor. Is Dark Samus a waifu? I know the scan says it's a she, but it laughs like a he. I am so confused. on, one of you two, please charge at me. Okay, screw this. I'll just take the damage if you guys decide to attack me later. I don't care. I'm Samus. Too good for you, scrubs. Too good for school. No time to fool. This is a tool. For my amusement. Duel. It's time to duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately. I don't know why. When usually I edit or animate, I put like silly stuff in the background. And I've been rewatching Superhuman Samurai, also known as Gridman in Japan, because there is a new anime about to come out from that show. And for some reason, I've been rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! I really don't know why. Not recommended to binge watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you start realizing every episode is the same because they have the same cards. But yeah, I really like trading card games. It's a shame that where I live there's not that big of a community. I prefer the Pokemon TCG over Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or any other game. I really wish that the Fire Emblem trading card game was brought over because I did get a chance to play it in Japan and I kind of liked it. And especially because, you know, it's another Nintendo IP, there's cards, and you can make a deck out of your favorite waifus. It's a shame it's not coming out of Japan. At least I think. I did get some cards just for my collection to use as bookmarks and such. I'm a casual, I'm just gonna say it out there, I'm a casual Fire Emblem fan. My first Fire Emblem game was Awakening, and I really enjoyed it. There's just too much Fire Emblem in Smash Brothers, but I really do enjoy the games. They're not necessarily my favorite cup of tea, but I have my fun with it. Which season? I'm guessing you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been watching the first one in GX, because those are the ones I watched as a kid. And then I'll eventually make my way into the newer generations. 5Ds. And yes, before anybody asks, I've been watching the English version because nostalgia be darned. But I'll watch the newer Yu-Gi-Ohs in English if I ever get to watch those, because there's a lot of other shows and animes that I would rather watch at that time. Like I gotta catch up with things like My Hero Academia, because I've been watching too much stuff like Gundam and Space Battleship Yamato. And rewatching shows for the billionth time, which is the reason why I don't watch new shows. I've been rewatching a lot of Trigger animations because I really like them. Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill. I really like their style of animation with how cheesy and cheap it can be in one frame, and then how handed is in the next frame and stuff like that. So I've been rewatching a lot of shows just for reference for work. Maybe trying to figure out a couple of effects that I can later incorporate into Orpheon. But yeah, I usually like to watch them in Japanese because it's the acting. And, okay, there we go. I was like before, because I was talking about animus, I forgot. What is your favorite area in this game? Torvus, because of the music. I really like Torvus' music. It's, I don't know, Torvus is relaxing for me because it reminds me of home, like Talent 4. Something about Rainforest just, they just relax me. I don't know why. And we're here in Dark Aether, and surprisingly, we're not underwater. Hooray! Oh no, Dark Commandos, whatever shall I do? Come on. I know he's just right in front of me. So we just move this, and now we're just gonna hop into the light world and say goodbye to the dank world. Goodbye, Dank Aether. Your memes are too good for me. We haven't. Oh yeah, we've seen those. We got those. And to Light Aether we go back. If anything, this stream is brought to you by Inferno from the Discord, because he asked me when I'm going to continue my Metroid Prime 2 streams. And I'm like, I could do it today. I don't got much to do tonight besides having dinner on the account that I could be working on a new video. But nah. I could be playing Torna. But Elma's in Xenoblade 2, so I wouldn't touch Torna because he ain't got Elma. And before anybody asks, yes, that's the one character I do want in Smash. It'd be my most hype-est choice. I think I'd be as excited for Elma being in Smash as I was for Dark Samus and Ridley. If not a bit more. But in hindsight, I think it'd be the same. And open sesame. Nope. That wasn't my brightest idea, but it won't be my dumbest idea today so far. I accidentally put my shoes backwards this morning. I did realize before I ended up putting the shoes all the way. And let's scan. There we go. Oh, and the other reason why I haven't catched up with some of the other animes is because there's a new season of Kamen Rider. Which I'm a big fan of Kamen Rider. The tokusatsu franchise or genre heavily inspired me to do what I do today as a job as video and animator and VFX. And for those asking, what the heck is that Japanese anime word you just said? It stands for people like in Power Rangers, essentially. The Power Rangers are Super Sentai in Japan, are tokusatsu. So Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man. Power Rangers. What was I saying? Even though there was a Spider-Man Sentai, if I remember things correctly, in Japan, and he had a giant mech. It's hilarious. And he summons the suit out of thin air. And it's kind of funny. But yeah, I was a huge fan of Power Rangers. Kamen Rider is sort of like a more adult version of Power Rangers. It's still, a show for kids and stuff. But Kamen Rider build just ended and I'm crying because I really love to build. Crocomire, adore to build. And I've been trying to catch up with a new series in Kamen Rider ZO. And, getting ready for Gundam in November. This is the most chill, least word stream I've ever been to. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. I hope you keep enjoying it. And now we got the gravity boost, which essentially works as the gravity suit, but in this game. I always liked how after the cutscene there's that little like that little cuff or puff of water from the suits. From the gravity boost. And the gravity boost also clears up our vision underwater. Oh no, we have been trapped. And from this pillar. I always like that sort of safe lock. It's the Alpha Blog. Definitely one of the most annoying enemies. I really have troubles with Alpha Blog and Grapple Guardian, which I just realized is the next thing that we gotta fight. And I'm already afraid of that thought. Alright. Well, at least I hit it, but man, it's at wrecking. Okay. Get out of the way, Samus. I am pretty tense right now. Jeez, I hate this guy so much. I'll probably have to kill him the long way. Or just get good. Whichever comes first. Whichever comes first. Whichever comes first. And that was too soon. Ah, come on. Come on, Alpha Block. I jumped into that like a dumb... like a dingus. You dingus! It didn't open its mouth. Open your mouth, please. Okay, I'm probably doing something wrong. Okay. The Alpha Block is the largest and strongest of its pack. The blast will disrupt your visor, blah blah blah. Its 3 titanic moss are potent weapons. Target creatures. Targets to inflict damage. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't open its freaking mouth. See, it should be like, grrr, maybe have to be all the way away. Yeah, I think it's distance. You would think that after years and years, and I do mean years of playing this game, that I would know this stuff. But I'm surprised by how much I've been forgetting about games recently. I blame Xenoblade. And I blame Nintendo for not giving me more Metroid. It's Reggie's fault, not mine. But I love you, Reggie. Okay, he's gonna turn around and show me that smile. You show it there? Why? Come on, smile. Jeez. Smile. At this moment, you're making me sound like a Blend-esque intro. Let's go. Open your mouth. There we go. He's dead. Good. That gave me more trouble than the Boost Guardian. If I die to it, you have to sub to its blogging channel. I didn't die. I didn't die, so I ain't gotta subscribe, and I ain't gotta throw any Johns out there, because my name ain't John. I'm Albert, also known as that boy from Orpheon. And usually, and I hope I remember this whenever we get it, but over here is the missile I tend to forget the most. Have you played a Zelda game? So which one? How about all of them? I've played every Zelda game. There is so far. I mean, if it weren't for Metroid, this channel would probably Zelda, going back to that question, but I would probably think of the same, that there's enough people talking about Zelda. What am I going to add to the table? Now would be the best time to save. I agree. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that soon. Soon enough. Especially after I get some of my beam ammo back. There we go. Now we can get some of the dark beam. We're good. Just gotta go save. No biggie. We gotta go save before we go to fight the... Oh, there's a save room right before the Grapple Guardian, right? I'm just gonna save here. Better be safe than sorry. Especially when it comes to this game. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because backtracking. Woo! I don't mind backtracking. Unless it's like Skyward Sword. then it got a little bit annoying. But I just don't wanna fight that dude again. What is your favorite Metroid meme, or your favorite meme of all time? I thought it was Metroid meme. What is my favorite meme of all time? That's a very good question that I do not know the answer to. I'm sorry. I don't really know what my favorite memes are, but they're probably burp memes. I love burps. And burp memes make me laugh so much. They cheer up my day. I really can give a solid answer. What's my favorite meme? Does Crocomire count as a meme? Oh, Granchler's jumped right at me. That was spoopy. In 3D. Now I can jump over here. Bleep. Beep, beep, beam. Here we go. Oh no. I'm being attacked. I'm trying to be munched, but I won't be munched. You shall be the one that's getting munched. Stop insulting SS, the best game ever. What's SS? Oh, Skyward Sword? It's my opinion. I mean, I loved Skyward Sword when it came out. Going back to it, I wouldn't touch it. Because my wrist would hurt, and there's a lot of talking, and the intro's too long, and I hate long intros in video games. And stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. Ouch. Here's an interesting question. Have you thought of adding more characters to your videos? I would love to see a Tubes with a voice like Voldemort. Yeah, I mean, I'm always open for ideas and things to do in the videos or for the videos. I never really understood the whole Tubes memes for Metroid. So I encountered Hunter India. We have. So I wouldn't know how to do a proper Tubes joke because I don't really get it. I know it's a Metroid meme, but I don't get it. I'm a disgrace. What a hoax! You know it's a lie if you heard it at the Orpheon. Alright, so now we can go down here. This used to be one of the hardest missile expansions for me to get. And one of the reasons I enjoy the trilogy version of these games is that there is the spring ball, so you just flick your wrist, and it's enough to make you hop around the world. And now we have some dark pirate troopers, which I'm gonna try and ignore completely because I don't care. You're not a nuisance to me. I'm just gonna go be free. Ah! I didn't make it. The pirate is on the wall. He will fall if I shoot it, but I won't. It's lazy. Alright, I'll just chill here for a bit. Ever thought about making a nice video about Other M? No. JK, yeah. Yeah, I thought about making a nice video regarding Other M. As long as a bad video. Because, opinion. Other M is not that bad of a game. But it sure was a bit of a disappointment to me because of what Sagamoto said in its interviews. And I know that that's partially my fault for making sort of false expectations. But how can you blame me when the producer of the game, the director of the game, is going and saying stuff like, it will explain Samus' backstory? And I'm like, gee willikers, the Chozo and all this stuff, and all we get is Samus talking to Adam. Do you think they should port Prime Trilogy to the Switch? Yeah. I don't know how they would port Corruption, though, with motion controls, but yeah, I would be happy. I would totally buy it. And I would totally stop playing any other game. Because I love this franchise. Especially the trilogy. So If I said water, will you say it? Water! I already said water. I have to drink lots of water. Stay hydrated with water. Think about getting a Coke? Nah, get a water. Here we have tingly seaweed, as I like to call it. And now it's the back-to-back that I hate. It's the Grapple Guardian break. Ah, I tried to pause. Cause I got an itch. Got a bit of an itch and I can't scratch it. Now I can on the Grapple Guardian. One of my least favorite bosses ever. Because I never know how to properly kill it. Especially like... How did that bounce? I'm sure I was aiming at the tail. Yeah, I'll just like beam you. Okay, so the missile. I don't know why my super missile bounced, but we'll try that again. I got plenty of missiles. I got 78 to be exact. Come on. I really hate this boss. People complain about the Booze Guardian. And there's this thing. It's so awkward to defeat for me. What? Can't you damage it with super missiles? Alright. I'll take that as you can't harm it. I'll just use missiles. Fine, game. Alright, because I know, just stand on the other side, and then he'll grapple onto it. But then he does that. And I'm like, great, I got more ammo and stuff, but... now I gotta wait for him to do it again. And see, like, you think he's grappled onto it? Oh, I hate this boss so much. Okay, for anybody who's been asking, what is your least favorite boss in Metroid? Here you go. You know, third time's the charm. See, I knew super missiles worked. I knew it. Jeez. Chat, you're asking questions, but I can't read them because this boss, I hate him. Like there, why didn't he get stuck? I do not understand. No comprender. Por favor, alguien mandar ayuda. Okay, see, it happened again. This sometimes he'll drag himself into the pylon and get hit. Sometimes he won't. I have an idea. I'll speak Spanish while the Grapple Guardian lives. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. We're gonna be here for a while, guys. We're gonna be here for a long while. I'm a rocket man. The worst part is the bad part is that it gets worse once you break its tail. Because then he moves quicker. His tail is still intact, which is good. I really like his design. Just hate the fight and the song. Okay, this is probably my least favorite song in all of Metroid, with the one for the mini bosses in Prime 3. There we go. Now his tail is broken. This goes smaller. And now to defeat it, it's going to be much more pain. Let's see what the scan says. Injured grapple power darkly. Target will use grapple energy to protect itself. Damage to its eye will disrupt this ability, however. Alright. I'll take your word for it, man. Ah, that was nice. You're not nice. I think I could have gone from there. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come at me, boy. Come at me. You can't. You can't. Oh, what? Nandi desu ka? Hola, bienvenidos a mi stream. Ahorita no puedo matar a este Grapple Guardian porque es muy fastidioso. Y ahora se murió. Yay! It's dead. It's finally been disrupted. It's finally been disrupted. And for that, we get the Grapple Beam. I think this is the best sort of Grapple Beam incarnation. Because it's like, oh, it's like an add-on to Samus's arm. That's cool. It's not just like some random nonsense. I never really liked the Grapple Beam coming out of the arm cannon. I don't know. I get it why they did it for the 2D games. It's easier to see and sort of imagine it's shooting out of the arm cannon. No need to make extra sprites for Samus using her left arm and all that mumbo jumbo. And I know Other M kept it that way because it's staying true to the classics. But you know. Alright, now if I'm not mistaken, what's left for us to do is fight Chica. But I will leave it up to the stream. Should we fight Chica now? Or do we save that for the next stream? Because it's been a little bit of it's been a while. I will play a little bit. I will get all the keys. And we'll end this before the stream. We'll end the stream before we get to fight Chica. How's about that? Because I have some stuff to do. Like having food. And so now that I think about it, I don't know if I will make it to Chica. I'll do a little bit of exploring and we'll do Chica next stream, guys. Because I am starting to get a little bit hungry. Even though I feel like I'm just a liar. Oh! Never mind, I'm just noticing that the Wii U gamepad is dying, so I need to find a save room. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, my gamepad is dying and I'm using that as as my motion control, and I don't have the cable on me. It's on the other side of the room. So I'll go save and we'll end the stream prematurely here. Or at least let's see how long, if it lasts enough. Because it's the gamepad's light is blinking. I forgot that I was like on a timer to begin with. Oh boy, what a disappointment! What a disappointment! What a disappointment! That we have to end this early on, because of the Wii U gamepad. And well, this is sort of an awkward position. I'll keep on playing until the gamepad dies. How's about that? So that's a definite no on the Chica fight, or Chica, or however you pronounce it. How much fun is your career on YouTube? It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy making the Orpheon videos a lot, but I wouldn't call it a job because I'm not like a YouTuber. Like, other YouTubers in the sense that they pretty much do 100% YouTube. In my case, it's more like a 25% amount of time YouTube. But I do have my funs. Being able to entertain you guys, it really gives me purpose. It makes me happy. Like, you guys have no idea. Oh, great. I don't have the Dark Visor yet. Here, Dark Commandos, you annoying little pirates, you. And now you're dead. Problem solved. You know, for the longest time, I didn't know that was a thing, that you can actually freeze Dark Commandos with the Dark Beam, because I always assumed they'd be sort of strong against it, because they're dark creatures in their name. But I guess the Dark Beam is stronger than they are. Haha! It was by our own element that you've been defeated. Did you get Starlink yet? No, because games wherever I live are overpriced. So I gotta wait until someone goes to a place where games are more affordable. More affordable? Is that even how you say it? Yeah, because I don't think affordable is a word. And then maybe I'll get Starlink. Is it any good? Because I'm honestly only interested because Star Fox. Not to say that I think the game is dumb or anything. Just seeing Star Fox, I want the R-Wing as a toy. And believe you me, I will be playing Star Fox with my little R-Wing toy. Have you ever played a Metroid game after executing a game-breaking glitch? No. I don't have finger dexterity for doing crazy glitch stuff, which is part of the reason why I don't play much fighting games competitively. I like to play them casually, because I don't have like the finger dexterity to pull stuff like EX combos or wave dashes and all that mumbo jumbo. Plus, I'd rather spend that time playing games because I have little time to play games, and learn new strategies, new techniques to make the videos better for you guys, than trying to make my gameplay better in Smash so I can beat some people on it. No offense to anybody who actually enjoys playing Smash competitively. Dark Commandos, you again. I shake my fist at you angrily. And because of this, you shall meet your doom, Shine. Siempre vienen en pares. Pari par! 2x1 combo. Come on. Now you're dead. Omae wa moshin de iru. There we go. And we'll go over here. I'm surprised that my gamepad is still alive, even though it's been blinking this entire time about battery being dead. We're about to die. If I ever do get Starlink, it's just going to be for Star Fox. I don't think I'm going to get any of the weapon packs or stuff like that. Unless it's like mandatory, in which case I will consider not buying Starlink. It's like, they might have me because childhood and nostalgia, Star Fox. Dual barrel. But I ain't going to let that be the main reason. That's why I turn a blind eye towards the game. I'm mostly buying it because I know it's going to be the closest I'm going to get to a Star Fox on the Switch, at least for now. And to give the game credit, the animations are pretty on point. They're pretty good. Ubisoft's team that did Mario and Rabbids and the Starlink have some very Good animation. Black Caligula is saying, you can practice your Smash with me. Sure. Well, if Starling got a Metroid DLC, will you buy it? Yeah. If Starling got a Xenoblade DLC with Elma, I would like instant purchase of either Metroid or Xenoblade. Same goes for Star Fox. It's just that buying games where I live is overpriced. So I'd rather wait until I have to take like another trip to the US or UK or another one of them major cities where things are a little bit cheaper and get the game there. Plus maybe do a meet and greet of sorts. It's just that the problem that most of the places I travel in the US, I realize nobody lives there. Jeez, I just got wrecked by that hunter egg. Stop it, hunter egg. I command you. Here we are. Another beam ammo upgrade. Bring Bernie next stream? I'll try. I can't force him to come next stream. It's also tiring for him. We only get to hang out like once or twice a week, so some of the times when we hang out, we just want to chill and do nothing, to be quite honest. And the whole reason that I made this stream today, like I said, was because some people on the Discord were just simply asking when would be the next Metroid Prime 2 stream. And I said, hey, why not? I could play a little bit of Metroid Prime 2 tonight before dinner. Come down to Delaware, there's no sales tax. Ooh, now you're tempting me. Where exactly is Delaware? I don't know my US geography. Oh, this won't go up because of the stupid hunter ing? Is the hunter ing seriously stopping this? The hunter ing is stopping this platform from being raised. Are you seeing this? Come on. Screw you, huntering. How does one even kill a huntering? Can chat please answer? If Metroids weren't real, would you get one? Yes, because I think they're cute, but no, because terrifying death. What is my favorite animal? Birds? Dogs, maybe? Alright, let's try that one more time now with the hunter is over there. Please don't hit me. 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 Yes! We made it. Dark Temple key acquired. I know I have to shoot it a lot, but you do realize that when I shoot at it, he goes invisible. He turns into like a ghost. But sadly, this is where the stream ends for tonight, guys. Surprised that the Wii U pad is still alive because the thing that's left is Chica. But I don't think I have the time to kill it. So, before I end the stream for tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and give again some of the usual stuff. If you do enjoy these streams, make sure to follow me on Twitch. I was about to say Twitter. Please follow me on Twitch because I will be continuing some of these streams over there. I'll probably do 2 or 3 more streams over here on YouTube and then eventually just make the jump over to Twitch because it's a little bit easier for me to manage with my equipment and all that. It's a little bit more user friendly. If you would like to join our Discord, you can find a link in the description. We have lots of chat rooms. It's not only Metroid. We got plenty of games, animes, general stuff. And you can talk to me and Bernie over there really easily. And everybody's welcome. If you have any suggestions for future videos or feedback, please don't feel afraid of letting me know over on Discord or on Twitter. It could be a direct message and anything else. And again, we do have also some stickers. We're going to have some stickers for a limited amount of time in regards to Halloween. So you can get those until November 2nd. You can find the Redbubble link below. And today's stream shout out, again, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Inferno from the Discord server, because he provided this amazing drawing on the right side of Dark Suit Samus. And if you would like a stream shout out for next time, please let me know on the Discord. I'll make a chat for it maybe tomorrow called stream shout outs. So if you would like a shout out, let me know some of your piece and the stuff you do, and I'll see if I can include it. I don't promise it will be every stream, but every once in a while. And if you have any fan art or you just want to say hello and stuff like that, you can easily find me on stuff like Twitter or the Discord server. With that said, this has been Albert from the Orpheon. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care and have a nice night.